Double busy, getting busy, do. Yo, what's up, it's me, the double busy. Last time we left off, we were getting ever closer to controlling all of Hungary, so that we would be able to do the promote Christian settlements decision. We're only missing a little bit over here, and a little bit in here. Balthazar is only 9 years old, but I have to give this duchy to somebody. I can't handle it myself. So, I'm going to get him married. Yelena from Croatia is a very intelligent young girl, about his age, and she will provide a fine alliance. Once that betrothal is complete, I will give him his lands. His betrothal is in place, and now I can grant him those titles. This guy over here is still allied with the Basilius of Byzantine, so the only one left is him. He has 2 counties, and then they're in separate duchies, so other than in a very expensive invasion of kingdom, or a subjugation which is also kind of expensive, we're just going to go for the single county. Well, since I gave my son some feudal lands, apparently we have a feudal contract. So I'm going to use my hook to get high taxes and levies out of him. I'll protect his title because I know I will never revoke that. I also usurped the duchy level title, so I'll give that to him. In sieging down both counties, this war is already over. So, King Moimir of Moravia can have war declared on him. None of his allies are strong except for the Basilius, who has, 8,000 men or so. But he's in the middle of a war. This war's been raging for 10 months. So I'm thinking he's going to be a little bit busy with that war. Not very many troops. He's going to be busy down there. It's going to take him a long time to get his troops up there. So this is my chance, if I can do it quickly. I'm going to have to spread my armies out, use my siege engineers, and siege things down really fast. Alright, the last big land grab I can do, because all these others are now fractured into single counties. So, for the Duchy of Hungary. Just to be safe, I'm going to call my allies into war. And then I'll save my money for mercenaries in case I need that. Alright, so here's my strategy. 1 army, just big enough in each location to do the sieging, with commanders that have siege engineer, and then 1 giant army going straight for the capital. Yeah, we'll lose 100 troops, but that's not that big a deal. If we can capture some family members, or get his capital and all 4 of those, we'll end the war very quickly. Alright, this is as far as I can zoom out and still see the siege progress bars. I'm not going speed 4 because I can't keep track of it and hit the buttons fast enough to slow down if a big army appears. Oh! You have died. Grand Prince Almos of Hungary has found peace in Christ's embrace at 67 years of age. He died of old age. Known to be an exceptional strategist, he spent many of his days examining fields and drilling his troops. Grand Prince Arpad ascends to the throne. Fair and just in all things, many hope that he will handle any conflicts with grace. So at 67 years old we ruled for 21 years. He died of old age, found his house, was the cultural head, exalted among men, a devoted servant, had the learning lifestyle at the end, and fought 14 wars, and even found a holy order. Grand Prince Arpad, already 42 years old, is now the cultural head, is distinguished and dutiful, and has fought in 3 wars. Okay, I'm going to continue, but off screen I'm going to do some management and behind the scenes stuff. Looking at Prince Arpad's vassals, we definitely could use some opinion boost here. But we don't really need to worry about fighting wars so much, so I'm going to go down the stewardship line, and I think I'm going to go administrator, because... where is it? Direct vassal opinion improvements? Tyranny reductions? Vassals less likely to join independence factions? counselor opinions, tax and levy contributions, and then vassal opinion again. So we're going to go down that administrator route. And then courtier and guest opinion, and stewardship and agent acceptance. I think that sounds pretty good. So let's go with the duty focus for now. Now that I am Grand Prince, I have decided to get my son married to a Greek woman who will be able to watch his back and take care of him, and spread good favor among his vassals. As an ambitious man, I'm going to matrilinearly marry my daughter. I have found Aretius Dafaridi, a Catholic Lombard. His liege's heir is imprisoned, so perhaps he has a chance at actually succeeding his liege. My new ally, Prince Gaffe of Salerno, is already calling me to a war. He barely has 300 troops, and his other ally has 100. His enemies are 2,600 and 1,000 strong. I am not sending troops until I finish my war, so sadly I am sure that he will be destroyed, but I will accept in order to save face. For my council, I am asking my queen to focus on court politics to keep opinion up. I am heavily focusing on the county of Arva because their popular opinion is so low that they are in a faction. They will be easier to convert and gain favor than either Saxe or Bereg. It can only get better from here. Other than that, I will have my spy master protect me by disrupting schemes, and my chancellor will increase opinion with my vassals. I do have 2 powerful vassals expecting council positions. Prince Orkund is my friend, so for now I have asked him to please be patient and wait for a council position. Chieftain Imre, he's not that powerful. I'll figure out what to do with my holdings in Transylvania once the war is over. And in the meantime, I will continue sieging as my father began, and send a large army to track down the Vlach band. Oh, that war that my ally asked me to join was already over by the time I joined. Let the Battle of Julava commence! And now let's track these guys down. Alright, we have won 2 battles. 2 of our sieges are over and 2 more are about to end. Things are going very well. So I moved all my sieges from over here to over here, and all I have to do is watch out for that little stack of armies. Yes, I can enforce demands, but I'm going to wait just a little bit and gather some more gold. Chieftain Turl has been using his influence to push for the advancement of the Liberty faction. They seek to nullify several laws in the Grand Principality of Hungary that they believe interfere with the traditional rights of the chieftains. While I do not doubt Turl's convictions, he is only human. If I can convince him to curb these activities, it will make it easier for me to consolidate the power I have over my vassals. Being an ambitious man, I don't want to give him a weak hook on me, and I can't afford to lose the influence and fame. It's certainly not Isen's interests. So, thinking in a manner that is just, I believe Chieftain Turl is only exercising his rights. Given that most of the sieges have a while to go, I think it's time to go ahead and end this war. First, let's make sure that we've collected all of the money that we can. And now I will enforce my demands for the High Chiefdom of Ungvar. While taking stock of my holdings and my realm, I have discovered that Trenxen can build the Kremnica mines. An enormous amount of gold and development growth would come from building these mines. So, I believe I need to control that county. Unfortunately, I cannot simply revoke the title at this time, because it would be viewed as tyranny, and it simply is not in line with our laws. My son Lenetica has been ruling over Zemplin well, So I'll give him the other counties that we just conquered. By moving my father's realm capital from Transylvania to Niitra, I was able to realign the line of succession, so now Chieftain Lenutica will be in line before Tarkatsas. Therefore, I'm giving Transylvania to Tarkatsas, because right now Lenutica has Ungvar, and he will get nature as well. My half-brother, Prince Balthazar, is fed up with his feudal contract, so I'll allow him to reduce his taxes and levies. I suppose I cannot lower them, even if I wanted to. Since my youngest son, Prince Denes, is already learning the ways of lordship, I thought it best to go ahead and betroth him to a very intelligent girl in Croatia. Time to take Chieftain Gostamil's final county. After ransoming his wife and daughter for 75 gold, this war is quickly over. We helped our ally win the war down here in Slavonia, and just at that time, I get a letter from my Archbishop. I have prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the county of Trenxen. All that is missing is one little bribe. See it done. So, now that I have a claim, it's actually just this easy. I get to revoke the title. He loses a bunch of opinion for me. I don't get any tyranny, and nobody else seems to have a problem with it. So, there we go. Well, hopefully not all this stuff actually happened, because it didn't say that stuff was going to happen. So we'll find out. But that's the actual end of the episode. Double busy, getting busy, do.